This recipe looks real tasty.
Ooh. New recipe. Hello everyone, my name is Ray. Today we're here to play some more Tales of Berseria. This is part number 36. Thank you all for joining for today's episode. We are actually a little bit behind as far as where we ended last time. I did a quick save and all that, but I came back and I was going to do some leveling up and hunting for the clumps that are kitty. But at the same time, when I got back to the village, there were a couple of exclamation point markers for conversations and whatnot. I didn't want to go to the inn because I was literally afraid that I would end up missing. Well, I guess not get it on recording. Not necessarily I was afraid to miss anything, miss the chance, I guess, to try and save myself from the stupidity that is what I said. But as you can see, upper right, heading to Palamedes is our directive for today's episode. We have seen all this already. These snakes are plentiful around here. Why am I avoiding the fights? Because I want to get back to where we were. And then I will start fighting enemies again. But I want to get back to where we were. Don't want to get into too many fights before I got there. That way I can actually potentially make some decent progress in this video. Because what the hell is the point of making these if I'm not going to get anywhere? If I'm not going to progress, right? At least that's my mindset. This is the way we want to go. The stupid octopod can't mess with us. What is he called? A dumpus or something like that? Fitting name. Yeah. Left. Yeah, I believe the next area is the area that we ended off the last episode on. So once I get over there, all bets are off and everything dies. Well, not everything, because I'm not going to fight everything, because that would take too long. Abandon it. Balmy fluid. That way it'll potentially respawn something else later. This is where we were. And that herb over there is still staring me down. So I'm going to get it. Yo, Dumpus. How you doing, big dog? I missed you, although not really. Technically, I couldn't have missed you because I didn't even see you last time. Well, then again, how many of these things are there? Like, you know, we have all this demon blight and everything. Is this just a bunch of, like, sea life that got infected?
You too.
With the demon blight, or what the hell? Like, I understand that obviously there has to be plentiful enemies in a game like this. Otherwise, what the hell's the point? But seriously, we're running into stuff left, right, and center. How do all these damn sea snakes and octopus things, octopi, octopods, whatever, hawks, eagles, people, how are there this many living things in the world that become demons, and yet still there are things walking around, breathing and living?
How long are you going to keep on calling it a rhino stag roast?
I don't know. It's a new kind of beetle, so it's gonna be hard to tell if it's really a rhino or a stag. You're asking a lot of questions. Bienfu, do you like bugs?
Duh! I love rhinoceros and stag beetles both! What guy doesn't find them fascinating?
Me. I could care less about those kinds of bugs.
Which kind of beetle do you think it is? Rhino or stag?
Oh, that's a tough question.
It's funny to me that they're still talking about this.
Miss Mogulu taught me a surefire way to tell.
I didn't know there was a way to tell.
Yeah, but if I do it, you gotta name it after me, alright? Come on! What guy doesn't wish he had a cool bug named after himself, right? And besides, Miss Mogulu told me that this technique is so good that it's only fair to have a bug named after you in return. So what do you say, man to man? Come on, let's live the dream!
Oh, all right. How can I say no to that?
No,
Besides,
that's how you say no.
did work
N-O,
together
just
to catch
enunciate
it
properly
anyway.
and the rest will take care of itself.
Thanks, Laffy Set. Alright, show me the bug and I'll tell you what it is. Miss Mogulu says you need to open up its outer wings and get a good whiff of the thin underwings.
I'm pretty sure I remember rhinoceros and stag beetles smelling really nasty under their wings.
Is it really that bad?
Why not find out for yourself?
No thanks. I think I'll pass.
Maybe you shouldn't do this after all, Bienfu.
You probably just want to hog the name all to yourself. Well, too bad. A real man never goes back on his word. If it packs a mean punch, then it's a rhinoceros beetle. And if it smells really zesty, then it's a stag beetle.
I don't know about this.
Just let him do it, Laffy said. He's already volunteered.
I can do this? Just you watch.
I've never smelled anything in my life that bad, like to actually literally...
This smell is the most bad thing that ever batted it.
Whoa! He fainted with his eyes still open. Hey, wake up!
I've had people tell me, this is gonna smell terrible, it's gonna bother you, it's gonna knock you out, it's gonna make you gag. I've never in my life.
Smelled it, my nose literally exploded.
He looks like he's having a bad dream.
Yeah, so we still don't know what the hell. Magilu's books.
I spy with my little eyes a kiddo who's spying at my bewitching waist.
Oh, sorry. I just couldn't help
Yeah, this
it.
one's a little weird if I remember
What are
correctly.
those books anyway?
Oh, that's a great question. Since you asked, I'll reveal the secrets of my tomes just for you. On the right, I've got my household ledger in the back and my magic encyclopedia in the front. That one I mostly use for oil blotting paper.
What's oil blotting paper?
It's a girl thing. The two on the left are my heavy book, which I use for flower pressings, and then my super pop-up book.
A super pop-up book?
When you open it, it pops out with the force of a raging river! When an enemy has me cornered, I can just open it up facing a nearby wall and pop! Instant getaway! The only downside is that it's a real pain to try to get closed again, so I haven't used it in years.
This is such
What about
bullshit.
the book right in front?
That's actually layer cake.
Whoa, really?
Seared into its batter are precious bits of knowledge. Eating it is just as good for your brain as it is for your stomach.
Wow. I had no idea that was possible.
He's hella naive, and this hoe
taking
just
this so
loves to
seriously,
fill
I
his
almost
mind
feel
with a bunch of
bad.
nonsense.
All of your books are so interesting, Magilu. That's really cool.
There's no end to your curiosity, is there? What do you say? Want to take a closer look?
Boy, would I.
If you really do, then say, Magilu, I want to get to know you better.
Magilu, I want to get to know you better.
All right, I accept. I'll reveal to you my most private secrets.
Wow, so that's what's on the other side of these books. I wouldn't have ever guessed that.
What the? What are you doing with Laphicet? He said he wanted to see, so I'm showing him. You have no right to stand in the way of his desires.
It's my job to protect him as his vessel, especially from someone so wicked as yourself.
Yo, Magilu's not
Also,
wicked, she's just
what you're
weird.
doing runs contrary to public decency.
Witches aren't supposed to be decent.
These bindings with the locks on them. This style used to be really popular during the Meliodas dynasty.
Like how that bird's just been flapping
Now that
in
I know
place
you're
back
such a
there.
bad influence for him, I'll be keeping a closer eye on you.
If you can't learn to take it easy, nobody's ever gonna want to marry you, you know.
Like you're a shining example of marriage material yourself.
Hey, Magilu, could you turn them over one more time? I want to see how the book's attached to your belt.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, she's... Holy crap. This is the type of stuff that really
Hey,
bothers a lot of
Magilu,
people who play games
I
like
was
these, because
wondering
it's
about
just
that book
one
you have
damn
on your
story
waist.
thing after another, and
The
this
one
has
you called your
nothing
heavy book.
to
For
do with the
flower
game. It's just
pressings.
cutscene after
Your
cutscene.
curiosity truly knows
And to
no
me, it's
bounds,
only
does
kind
it,
of
kiddo?
annoying because
Okay,
I'm
nobody
really
else
trying to
knows
make
this.
progress
Since
in
you're
the
so interested,
vids.
I'd hate
When
to
I
leave you
play it on
hanging.
my own, I couldn't care less how many of these things show up. But when
My
I'm
heavy
doing a
book,
video
the one
trying
I
to
use
get
for flower
somewhere,
pressings, is none other than
it just kind of
Poetry,
hampers the
poetry.
progress. And by kinda, I mean
Yanville
really
likes to
does.
write
What is this, 4
poems?
minutes already
Yep.
plus of just
You never guess
these
it, but he's actually just
story
about the
things that
best
have
Mala
nothing
poet
to do
around.
with what we're doing?
Some people even call him the
I don't
Great
know. Doesn't
Northern
really matter
Poet.
to me per
Here,
se.
I'll read you my favorite one.
Like I said, when I'm
If
playing
there
by
is
myself, it
something
doesn't bother me.
unimportant
When I'm
happening
trying to
the
make
east,
progress in a
I
video,
made
then
to
it kind
go
of gets to
there
me.
and back. If there is something unimportant happening to the west, I'm made to go there and back. I can never rest nor be at peace. Every day my life is a living hell.
That's heavy stuff.
How is that poetry?
Isn't it? That's what makes it so good for pressing flowers. It's so wonderfully, oppressively heavy.
Magilu, your face has gone all sinister looking.
You don't want this. You do not want this, but since you seem to think that you want this, I will gladly let you have it. I think Raven is probably one of the better of those little final thingy McJaggers. You dumpus. Die by my hand, fool! What part of die do you not understand? Is, yeah, the Naga's still here. I was gonna say. She was the one who tried to get us all poisoned from the get-go. I don't like her. Die. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to because Zoppy said clean house. Go ahead, boy. I see you over there. Look at all these freaking kitty clones we're getting, dude. I didn't even have time to go get any more, and we're already at almost 350. We've never gotten anything even remotely close to that up to this point. And this is what I'm talking about. And they give all these to you in the span of, like, just a couple of screens. Now, this screen's rather large, to be fair. Leave me alone, Mr. Dumpus. I want to get this treasure chest over here. You got the garment. Nope. Nope. I'll take that for her. I'll take it for her, yeah. It doesn't lower her attack by that much, and it upgrades her physical attack by a decent amount. I'll take it. By the way, Magilu's hair is different now, and we changed up some of the outfits for most of the characters. Matter of fact, let's get rid of Rokuro for, yeah, let's get rid of Rokuro for Aizen because Aizen hasn't been in a fight for a... Oh, okay, I didn't realize that he saw me. I guess I should have, because he was coming directly at me, but, you know, common sense. Who has that anymore? It should just be called sense, because it's anything but common these days. And no, that's not just me being negative. It's a proven scientific fact that I, you know, conducted studies on, you know, Cambridge University. And patented myself so they'll take my stuff or I'll sue you in court. I don't even know if Cambridge University is a real thing. I just kind of made that up. I'd heard Cambridge or whatever somewhere before. I don't know what it is. Leave me alone. Don't sue me. I ain't got no money. I really don't. If you want to steal my identity, I mean, that'd be fine. Because all you'd get is debt. And bad puns. If you actually became me. Bad puns and a very, very poor fashion sense. We haven't fought one of these snakes in a bit. Come and die. Oh, that's fine. Best of both worlds because the Naga's here too. Suck on this break boost. Now see, there are some enemies where I said like certain like ending little variations, whatever the hell they're called. When she's Therianized, when she does a little attack at the end, depending on what you're fighting. Break Boost, Laughing Raven, Scarlet Edge, you know, Lunar Circle, etc. Some of those seem to work well on a bunch of different types, and some, like the Break Boost, didn't seem to do much of anything to that freaking Dumpus. I'm pretty sure we still got at least like 2 or 3 screens too before we're done with this place. Very good. It's a warp that'll help us get here faster. Dude, how are these herbs just growing out of these rocks slash coral slash whatever the hell we're currently standing on? I'm not sure how this works. Yeah, right? This is another long one? Uh-huh. Now, this one isn't hella long. I think that... Well, actually, you know what? They're about the same length now I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Who cares? Do me a favor and just die. Dude, quit guarding everything I do. No. Aizen just got here. Let him have his fun. Aizen just got here. My god, that's all they do is guard. Oh, so his wing attacks do count as just, water attacks. That's why. I believe I mentioned it before. Apparently I forgot, but pretty much literally everything in this game has elemental elements to the has elements to their attacks or elemental conditions or whatever. No one's really gonna just punch you in the face. It's gonna punch you in the face with a fire attack.
Can you stand? Yeah.
Laphicet's like, okay. Calm down with it, girl. I'm Laphicet. Can't none of these fools hurt me. Well, that's not true, because he gets hurt all the time, but you know what I mean. Can we go this way? We can go this way. Got the coral branch. Dumpus!
You better be ready.
Oh, no, not the Naga. Ooh, look at Eleanor over there taking care of business. The Thunder Blitz clearly does far more damage to the Dumpus than the, what's it called, did. And this is kind of the quote-unquote problem with, really? That woman just came up and immediately took me. You glory hog-ass female.
Hey, is everyone alright?
Oh, we're good. Oh, why do you still have the... No. Why do you still have the halo on? Get out of here. Yeah, so he stayed his outfit. Rokurai just took his jacket off. Big freaking deal. She is now in her Japan clothes. She's now a pirate. He's still in his regular, and I changed her to her regular. Because why not? I don't want to fight you guys right now. Because... Actually, no. Holy crap. I've got a lot more time than I thought. I was looking over and... Not a lot more time. I do have to start getting ready for work here in a little bit. Come!
I'm ready for this.
Come hither, my child. Thou doth not want these hands. Yeah, like that cleans house with these moves. Like, absolutely cleans that. Woman, you're not going to get that off. You're surrounded by 3 people trying to rip your face off. What exactly do you think you can accomplish with that? You died in the air when no one was even attacking you. Well, obviously, that darkness purple crap coming out of the ground was attacking the floor belt. A belt ornamented with fluorite powers up the wearer against undead. But it didn't look like it was actually hitting them because they should have been above it. We'll take this one actually, because it does increase her art defense, and that's one thing that I need to keep an eye on, because Velvet's art defense in my case is usually terrible. Open this one up. Found the cats. Found the cats. Now how about that? No. You don't want this. Oh, these are sea serpents. Really? I thought they were sea snakes. What the hell about these makes them sea serpent worthy? Sea serpent is like a legendary creature, isn't it? I don't want any of you fools stunning me. These guys tend to stun me a decent amount. I'm not exactly sure why. They don't really... I don't know if they have like certain attacks that have a high chance of stun, or if their physical attacks have a high chance of stunning in general, or if it's just the consecutive attacks that do it, or if Velvet's just easy to stun. I don't know.
Right?
We're good, buddy. Thank you for the concern. We appreciate it. Heading on. Holy crap. Yeah, see, this is why I've been avoiding fights. This is the longest screen. And I believe it is the second to last screen. But like, my damn. Come here.
Let's get started.
You see, they don't always immediately try to poison. But it is something that they're known to do. Oh man, come on now. That completely missed. That's that baloney right there. I don't even like baloney. Well, that's not true. I'm not like opposed to baloney. Yo, but the bacon though.
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
Yeah, it's an angel's blessing as long as we win. Cause I'm so broody, edgy, and dark. Can I avoid her? Doesn't matter, cause she's gonna die. What is this, the exact same fight we just had? Yo, it's proceeding exactly the same as it did before. So far anyway. Yo, what's kind of cool about those little status attacks that they try to do earlier in the fight is that they go, they work quickly. And they have a wide range. And by cool, I mean that it adds an air of difficulty to it. You have to actually pay attention. It's a threat. You can't just walk around and, no, it's fine. They won't be able to do anything. Nah, man, because they will poison you. They will fatigue you. They will, Why? This thing had literally like 15 HP left. The computer's a bunch of morons. I wonder, I bet I can change that, though. I bet I can change that. I bet I can make it so that they don't use their freaking... whatever the hell they're called. Their, mystic arts. Like, ever. Like, why would you use that? I'll tell you what, leaving the computer in charge as I yawn. Leaving the computer in charge of their stuff to get, like, all together.
How about it, Laffy said? Picking up on anything?
Yeah, in the direction of the temple. The feeling's getting stronger now.
Kind of a waste of time. Yes, it's getting stronger because you said it was from the temple and we're getting closer to the temple. That's how this stuff works, broski. You know what? Dangerous encounter. Thou art... Aww. Did you see that? Like, immediately. The first freaking attack that they did against me stunned me. Now, to be fair, same thing happened with me. I stunned them immediately, but I'm just trying to figure out what the hell it is. obviously, well, you know what? I guess I was wrong because that has to be a physical attack. Earlier I said that pretty much everything in this game, when it hits you, will give you some kind of like there's an element to it. But physical attacks are the only things that can stun you, like water poisons, lightning attacks like fatigue or whatever. Like, did I say lightning? I meant light. I think it's light. It doesn't matter. You get fatigue and poison and Jesus, all kinds of crap from all kinds of different elements. But each ailment is specific to a specific element. Like I said, water is the only thing that can poison you. You can't be poisoned. But I never understood that. Why does water give you poison? Maybe because if you get like water in your like in real life, if you get water in your lungs, it can screw you for life. Isn't that somewhat to do with what pneumonia is? Like water in the I don't know. I really don't know what pneumonia is. But I'm pretty sure there's some kind of condition where you can like get water like stuck in your lungs. You can drown at any time. Technically, that could be viewed as poisonous. I'm full of crap. I know. Comfrey. We got the Palamedes Temple. Alright, since we have a safe spot here and things are about to get interesting, I'm actually going to end this episode here after I get this herb. Just because, Red Sage, just because, like I said, I have to start getting ready for work. So, thank you all for watching as always. I know this is a bit of a shorter episode, but you'll survive. Thank you for watching as always. My name is Ray. I will see you all next time for part number 37 of Tales of Berseria, but until then, goodbye everybody.